Peace and greetings, everyone. It's Christina of Witches and Company. This video is going to be about what is magic. I'm going to do a few other magic videos with different type of topics, but this will be the prerequisite of the next few themes. I personally don't want to do an hour-long video touching on 20 different topics. I want to keep them short and based on one topic, and then in that video, and then talk about another topic. So therefore, a person who comes across it can get specifically what they want to talk about or what they need to know for that moment. So this first video is titled, What is Magic? So last night I was, in my bed laying down asking Spirit how to convey the message of what is magic. And of course, as you know, I needed a scientific explanation. I needed a way to put it together in a scientific understanding to convey it in an intelligent form where I'm not just spewing of what magic is to me. I wanted to give a broader and a more unified and collective idea of what is magic. So Spirit channels through me science and mathematics because those are my foundations and those are my beliefs, and it's a way to cross barriers and explain things to whoever, regardless of their beliefs and regardless of their form of practice. So I asked Spirit to help me get it out in a more collective, objective, approach. So the question is, what is magic? And Spirit said to me, magic is an experiment that aids in your experience to determine your desired results. So magic is an experiment that aids in your experience to help push out your beliefs. So magic is based on beliefs / facts. It's a very thin line between facts and beliefs. An example would be, this is a fact that this is the color red. It is a belief that red is associated with love. Some may associate love with pink. Some may associate love with green. Green is another loving energy, and that is more of a heart chakra, and not the I love somebody, but the heart chakra of that innerly love. So a fact is, this is red. A belief is, red does this, red does that. So in science, right, when we want to do an experiment, what we do first is we write out our hypothesis, what we believe will occur, what we think will happen when we add this element with this element, this chemical with this chemical. We believe when it comes together, these are the results. Then in science, what do? We get our experiment. We get our experiment, and then we do different experiments, and we write out our test results. Afterwards, we come up with our hypothesis of these are the determined results, and then we create a theory of our beliefs of what we believed occurred. Theory is a belief. It is not a fact. It is a belief. In quantum physics, it is very known that based on your beliefs determines your results. So in quantum physics, they will have 1,000 people do one experiment. They will have a person do an experiment and then leave away from the room because they understand that that belief can determine the results of what's going on. So magic is based off of what you believe to occur. In magic, what we do is we get things like elements and candles and things like that, and then we concoct them or put them together or put them on a table or things like that, and then based off our beliefs determines the results. So magic is not just one box. Magic could be a card trick. Magic could be a love spell, a money spell, a poverty spell, a protection spell, a cutting the cord spell, and things like that. And it determines our specific beliefs come out as the result. If you believe that if you call upon Oshun, she will bring love into your life, that is a belief, and therefore the result may come as you desire, which is great because magic is about those beliefs, that faith. Magic is an example of what we say is prayer without works is dead. Because you can pray and pray and pray, but if you're not doing the work, you can't benefit from the results. So in magic, you are doing something physically. You are physically moving to help subconsciously program your beliefs to manifest your desires. So in magic, it doesn't matter if it's just a belief and you light a candle, or it's a belief and you go outside and you do a huge ritual, or it's a belief and you get 1,000 people to do the spell or ritual with you to what you believe intensify your result, or things like that. An example that I could use is Oshun. Oshun, we believe to be a love deity. We believe that she likes oranges and cinnamon and honey. But it is a fact that cinnamon is a fire element that helps push out those desires, and that orange is connected to the what? To the sacral chakra, which is about, our true desires and where we embody our values and our appreciation and love and things like that. We hold it within our solar plexus. Honey, we believe Oshun likes that, but coming more into the future, we have to understand that these deities are not outside of us. They are inside of us. Some of us may need to believe that Oshun does these things to help get our results. There is no difference than a person who lights a white candle for Oshun and the person who lights an orange candle with the orange and a pumpkin and cinnamon and honey and yellow cloth and all of these things. Sometimes, because of our limitations, we need extreme. And I will get into that. I'm going to do a video about sacrificing and how to make sacrifices after, in a couple more videos I'm going to do for today. But this just goes into, the topic. Oshun is within. All of the deities are within us. So sometimes, because we have all of these beliefs, we have to do extreme magic to trigger the subconscious to believe. We need to trigger the subconscious with oranges and honey and cinnamon and all of these things to believe that Oshun will do these things for us. But like I'm saying, all of these deities, aspects, attributes, and things like that exist already within us. I wanted to talk about herbs. Herbs are what I would like to say perfected ingestible elements. Crystals we cannot ingest through the body to go within the body. Of course, yoni eggs we can and put them inside of us, but they're not going to go inside of us and then go throughout the body. They're going to go in the body, and then when the body says they're done, it's going to push it out. So when it comes to herbs are perfected digestible elements. So salt is a purifier. That is a fact. Salt is a purifier. And so we use salt in magic to protect, to purify, to cleanse, because it is a perfected element. I have heard others say, orishas or the deities don't like salt on their food. That's a belief. That is not a fact. That is a belief. And when you put that belief into yourself, or out into the universe or into your higher self, now it's a fact. So our beliefs sway the evidence. Our beliefs can change the results. So magic is an experiment to help you with your experience. It is a experiment to push out your results. It is the prayer plus the works. So magic is a collective. It doesn't have a limit. We limit magic by what we believe magic to be. If you believe that Oshun is the one that's going to give you love, then that is who will give you love. If you believe that Shanga will give you love, is who you will get your love from. If you believe Venus or Aphrodite or Arizuli is what's going to give you and bring you love, that is now your belief. Now, are you right? No, you're not right for everyone. You are right for yourself, and you need that fact You need to believe that that's a fact so you can get your result. So in magic, there are no rules. It's based off your belief. Sometimes I get questions on, is this the right type of jar to use? Is this the right type of color to use? And I understand that as us, that some of us don't have those beliefs, and so I just help and encourage. Sure, that's great. Sure, that'll work, but I'm trying to instill into the people that come to me that it's off your belief. If you want to use a specific color mason jar, or you just want to use a regular jelly jar that you saved after you used your jelly, it's okay, because you believe that it's going to work, and nobody can tell you that it's not going to work. And then when somebody comes in and says, hey, this isn't going to work and you need to do it this way, that can mess up your beliefs within your mind that determine your result. So there are no specific rules in magic. It is based off beliefs. I believe that magic is to help trigger and change the subconscious mind to give us our desired result. Some of us are so limited in our subconscious beliefs that we need extreme. We need to make the altar. We need to do the ritual that helps in the body to trigger and change the subconscious beliefs. So sometimes in magic it will say, do this for 7 days, do this for 10 days, do it for 3 days, and it's doing this to help the subconscious reprogram itself. So magic is an experiment that aids in your experience to help push out your desires and your beliefs. It's whatever you want it to be. It's no specific rules. It's your rules that you set for yourself. The herbs that we add to the magic are only helping to help aid in our beliefs. The salt, the peppermint, the eucalyptus, the sage, the dragon's blood, the hibiscus. These things we believe them to do with certain things, and they help to trigger the mind to give us our faith and our beliefs that we believe them so much true that they now become fact. So magic is an experiment. It's like a scientist who's putting together baking soda and peroxide, or citric acid and water. It's those beliefs and bringing those elements together to get the result that we desire. And whatever you need to help aid in your beliefs to push out your desired results are for you, and they're not always for other people. And we can't tell other people, this is how you do magic, or this is spiritual and this is not. We are pushing our limitations and our beliefs on others. A great quote, and I don't have it with me, that was given by a friend, Oshun, and also my son taught me a technique the other day, and I'll share it in just an example, was how our mind can push out what we believe. So an example my son showed me, and back on Oshun, she was saying, like, if you believe something so much that it can actually make you see things the way that you believe them to be. So an example that my son showed me, thank you, Jonas. He has a YouTube channel. He wanted me to shout him out, but I forgot the YouTube channel, so I will ask him when he gets home. Is if you take your arms like this and you cross, how did he do it? He did it like this. Oh, this way, like this. So you take your arms and you go like this and you bring them out like this. And let's say I tell my mind to make my index, you see, I wanted to say this index on this side. I want this index finger to go up. Well, as soon as I say go up, it goes up now. But if you see at first, my first result did this. So this is an example of how the mind plays tricks on us. So I do this, and I tell this finger to go up, and that goes up. But if you see at first, I did it and this other finger goes up. So I'm going to say this middle finger on this side to go up. I have practiced on this technique, but I want you to try it at home. So I want you to grab your hands, cross them over, bring them up like this, and tell one side to go up, or do it to another person so you can see how they react to it. I really work on my left and right brain, so I try to keep that, together. But if you see at first, this finger went up when I told this finger to go up. So try it on somebody else so you can see how the mind actually pushes out your beliefs and actually can play tricks on you within the right and the left brain, the intuitive and the logical side of things. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I'll be back. And my next video topics are going to be, I wrote them down. I'm going to do a video on crossroads, a video on sacrificing, a video on magic around the family, how to do magic around your family and things like that. Thank you guys so much for watching.